realise about travel shows was just how much travel is involved, and it can be quite taxing. One tip though, as a director, send your cameraman out to get some shots, some montage, and you can take a bit of a break. You can do that, Nathan. Oh, Brent. You probably want to take the music with you as well. Work a lot better. Oh, Brent. Is that the Peruvian stuff?
No.
Use the Peruvian stuff, mate. That's what we paid for. Oh, this is fortunate. We can see behind me is a Cuscoanian tradition from here in Cusco. You can see the cocoa leaves and also the chicha, which is the traditional drink. They're making a payment to Mother Earth here. We're very lucky to see that this doesn't happen every day. Only Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and every second Saturday. And today's Sunday as well, they've jacked it in. But, you know, it's just good to catch this sort of stuff when you're on the road like this.
Leigh gets a one-way ticket to the unknown. He plans to mount his own search for the lost Inca gold. He knows that Adolf Hitler sent Dr. Heinrich Rolfsen for a search for the very same treasure in 1942. What can he learn from that ill-fated expedition? Rolfsen suspected the Incas took the gold on a journey through the Andes before hiding it deep in the jungle. The mysterious documents unearthed in Cusco support this theory. Did he find it? Some believe he did. What is certain, he was never seen alive again. If the team can find his remains, they may find the treasure. The journey begins high in the Andes at Machu Picchu.
That's the official entrance to Machu Picchu. Relatively small because, as you know, they didn't have the wheel back then, so they didn't need a large cart stitch coming in. So that says a lot about the Inca culture at the time. Notice the fine stonework, of course. More on that a bit later. And is it Machu Picchu or Machu Picchu? How would you say it? How would you say
Machu
it?
Picchu.
Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu.
Machu.
Machu means old. Picchu means mountain.
Machu
the
Picchu.
old mountain.
Machu Picchu.
Machu.
Machu Picchu. Machu. Okay.
Unknown to the outside world until 1911, Machu Picchu was constructed around 1462 at the height of the Inca Empire. What was the purpose of Machu Picchu? Some believe it was the estate of the Inca Emperor Pachacuti. Evidence also suggests that the site was selected because of its proximity to sacred landscape features, many with astronomical significance.
Now this is interesting. This stone here represents the Southern Cross, which we're very familiar with, of course, in New Zealand. This point here points north. And I'll just check that with my compass.
Why is it still in the packet?
So, why is it still in the packet? Oh, but I bought that in the Northern Hemisphere. I wasn't sure if it's going to work down here, so...
That's what this is the way you see in the sky, okay? Here, this is pointing south. That is pointing north.
Yeah,
When we place this in the sky, we're going to place like this.
Yeah.
Okay, but if you see that way, and that is pointing south. That's the way it is in the sky.
Let's move on.
You got me?
Yep. Why don't they just make that south and then make that north? Leave it at that.
Because it's like when you have a picture. When you have a picture in the sky, you get it that way, like this.
Look, William, we've sold you to another tour party. Clarkson's over there. They'll look after you. But if it's any consolation, we've got a pretty good price for you. So you probably want to join them and we'll part ways. It's just nothing. We're just going different directions with this show at the moment. But nothing personal. Thanks, mate. You should probably see it.
For contract reasons, guide William must stay with the team until the end of the working day. But Leigh takes a more hands-on historian role.
Now, this is interesting. Inca architecture, what we know about it so far is... Hello?
Well, we never really got off to a very
Sorry, who's this?
I suppose that means...
Yeah, it's not very good coverage up here.
I've been here for 15 years now. I said
Kenneth.
15 years I've been working here, and we've had
Yeah, look, mate, I think we've done the whole Stones. We've talked about Stonehenge already. We've done that.
They've been here for
It's not-
7,000 years.
Look, if you could see what I was looking at right now, you wouldn't be calling it all, all right?
My people were...
It makes you look pretty damn stupid, okay?
I mean, it's so historic, you won't get it.
Well, these rocks are cut and everything. They've been split.
Seen this anywhere
Look,
in
I
the
told you, if
world.
someone pulls out of the show, we might be able to get you in, all right? I'm doing a show next year called 6.5 Wonders of the World,
By
all right?
people
I might be able to
with
get you on that, but please don't call again, all right?
There's all these rocks.
Thanks, mate.
They've been here for 7,000 years.
wrecked it now. It doesn't matter. Of course, I'm not the first person to go in search of Inca treasure or El Dorado. Hiram Bingham, of course, discovered Machu Picchu in 1911, totally concealed in the jungle here.
And of course, Heinrich Rolfsen spent many months in the mountains and jungles of Peru searching for El Dorado. Many believe he found it. But on the 6th of October 1942, his plane, perhaps overloaded with gold, crashed shortly after takeoff, killing Rolfsen, and in doing so taking with it the secret location of El Dorado. So if El Dorado does exist, how hard would it be to find? Guide William gives an indication.
Our guide Williams has told us that Machu Picchu, when Hiram Bingham discovered in 1911, would have looked like this. Obviously covered in a lot of bush and undergrowth, etc. Which begs the question: if there's still a lost city out there somewhere in Peru, it's going to be covered in a lot of undergrowth, a lot of jungle. So that's where we've got to go, the Peruvian jungle. I say, actually.
The team mount horses and climb high into the Andes, following in the footsteps of the mysterious German archaeologist.
It's the only way to get up these parts. On the caballos or the horses. They're pretty remote now. Not many people have been up here. We'll take the horses as far as we can, water them, and then probably have to go on foot. Have you heard this story, the legend that some of the gold was taken on convoy up the Colca Valley? Maybe up through the Colca Valley, through the Apurimac, back to Cusco, and then to the jungle. So that's a no then. Okay.
Unfazed by the flaws in his research, Leigh continues on regardless.
You know, an interesting fact about the Spanish conquistadors when they came here in the 16th century. When they arrived, the Incas had never seen horses before. But when they first saw the Spanish soldiers, the conquistadors, on a horse, they thought they were the one thing. The horse and man were the one creature. And until, of course, they saw them get off. But amazing what you learn, isn't it?
Before the team can hit higher, they check some of the new high-tech equipment they aim to use in this high-definition documentary.
Adjust the focus.
What are you doing here?
What are we doing here? What we're doing here is we're attaching a thing called horse cam or horse head cam, which basically goes on top of the head, enables us to get shots as we go, and that should enable us to get a lot of the high definition shots you expect from sort of a documentary nowadays, you know, National Geographic, Discovery, that kind of thing.
After 2 days on horseback, they are in the Colca Valley, where they meet mountain guide Jose Salvatore.
Whoa. Beautiful out here, Jose.
Yeah.
How much longer to go today?
Approximately 4 or 5 hours from here, yes.
And what's the road going to be like? What are we going to see on that journey?
Well, the road is going to be really very interesting. It's going to be up and down hill. We are going to see a lot of kind of vegetations and animals. We are going to see the Andean condor. We are going to see the largest bird in the whole world. These are the...
Coming up, Leigh disturbs an ancient Inca tomb. He steps inside a Nazi's abandoned Andean headquarters. And later, deep in the jungle, comes face to face with the most dangerous animals on the planet. The mysterious Planet team are high in the Andes on the quest for lost Inca treasure.
So let's recap. It's the late 16th century. The Spanish conquistadors have taken over Peru. They're in Cusco. They've stopped